Tons of you asked me to make a maximum damage build guide for dungeons. Since I've been focusing on low-level players and how they can survive, today I'll tackle how to do so much damage you'll never want to use any other gear. Before we start, I'm less than 1,000 subscribers from YouTube rank. If you could take just 2 seconds, scroll down, and hit that subscribe button, it would mean the actual world to me. I make Skyblock guides and videos every single day, and it takes an insane amount of effort. So if you could help me reach 30,000 today, I would be eternally grateful. Thanks, now let's deal tens of millions of damage to monsters for no reason. Before I reveal exactly what gear I'm using, I want to give a massive shoutouts to the user AidenJames17 for helping me out, loaning me the last few million coins I needed to complete this gear build, and overall make this video possible. So massive props to you, dude, and now let's get into my build. So I am sticking with the left-click mage class. If you don't know, left-click mage actually does an insane amount of damage, about the same amount of damage as archer if you have the right setup, and much more damage than berserker. But you can tell that I'm clearly in shadow assassin armor. Like, what's up with this? Why do I have a giant sword? Well, the thing is, with the mage class, there's a special ability called the Mage Staff, and the more mana you have, the more damage your melee attacks do, and everyone knows the mage has that little 15 block beam for its melee attacks. So if we set our Shadow Assassin armor to Necrotic, and Shadow Assassin is the strongest armor for damage we currently have right now for dungeons, when we 5-star and set it to Necrotic, we get a ridiculous amount of not only strength and crit damage, but we get an absurd amount of mana. This will make it so our base melee damage gets multiplied by several 100% by the end of dungeons. This means combined with our overkill giant sword that has 530 native damage, 105 strength, Swarm 4, will be doing way too much damage. So I will also be using the Ice Spray wand to stun enemies and make them easier to hit. I will be using the Spirit Scepter to clear rooms if I need, and my pet is going to be the legendary Ender Dragon. Now obviously, for some of you who can't afford this full thing, you can drop the Shadow Assassin chestplate, switch the giant sword for a Livid Dagger, and use an uncommon Griffin pet instead of the dragon. This will deal a lot less damage, but it'll still be kind of overkill and deal a good amount of damage. So if you want to have some fun with this, there's a little budget build that you can do. Now there's one more interesting thing about this setup. If we take a look at the set bonus, the Shadow Assassin set bonus, for every kill you get on an enemy, you get 1 strength. Also, suddenly it's nighttime. That's a thing. But basically this means the more enemies we actually take out, the more strength we'll get, and in turn the more damage we'll deal. So it's important to use room clearing weapons. Try and be the person that rushes Blood Room with this set. However, huge warning. You will die in this set. It's very squishy and it's not quite viable for the boss. However, we have a little trick up our sleeves to make this boss easier, and we will be fighting the boss in this armor. However, the Terracotta phase will destroy us, so we've got a little budget kind of tank set that keeps us alive. So we can use the overpowered armor for damage once we're actually fighting enemies, and when we're tanking, we can simply go into our wardrobe, switch to our Necromancer set, and survive the Terracotta phase. Now let's actually hop into a dungeons run and have some good fun for the rest of this video, alright? Alright, we've got a pretty sweet party right here. We've got a level 30 gonna go ahead and tank it up for us, and we're gonna deal some crazy damage, alright? Someone's supposed to go healer. Hold up. Someone's gotta go healer. Alright. We're going in, so you're gonna see the damage at the start. I might use the scepter just to get some early room clearing, just to... Alright, okay, so that was 600k, but hold on, let me get some room clearing done here. Alright, we're actually gonna be the first one in here. Let's try and find an enemy real quick. There we go. We're dealing 1.5 mil, 3.6 mil, 3 mil. So we're doing about 3 mil damage, 2 to 3 mil damage right now at the very start of dungeons, which obviously that's not okay. That's too much damage for, you know, the very start of the run. Let me turn my sound down just in case, because I messed up my audio tracks again. And I need to not... Hold on. Frozen Adventure, buddy. Calm down. Bro, dead. He gone. We like 2-shotted him with the other dude. Oh, we got a little, got King Midas boy over here. So we're gonna spam. We're doing like 35, 40k to him, which isn't actually that bad, considering that we're doing 40, 50k. Oh my gosh, we're crushing him, man. We're crushing him. Give me that. Oh, alright. No Pog rare RNG drop for us today. That's alright. So I'm gonna cut back to a later part of the dungeon once we have some higher stats so you can see what we're doing, and then we're gonna fight the boss and you'll see just how overpowered this set can truly be. 6 mil damage. Haha. Alright, we're gonna fight Livid here, and you can see how much damage we're gonna be dealing to Livid. It looks like we got a heavy Livid, so I kinda wanna click as fast as I can here. Darn it! Ah, that stupid other dude came in and joined the fight. Alright, let's freeze all these boys. Hit live it as much as we can. We're doing like, what, 400k, which is really, really good. Let's freeze them all again. Freeze them, please. Please, please. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Let me heal. Live it, buddy. Come here, come here, come here. Got him. Give me that frag. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right, let me grab these blessings. Oh, I missed. Let me hit him, let me hit him. There we go. 10 million damage. So at the end of this, we're doing about 10 million damage. We need crits. We're doing 10 million damage to mobs right now. You'll see that when I'm holding my sword, we get 343% increased melee damage, which is just not okay. Alright, I called doing golems first so I can test my damage. We did 1 mil, 1 mil, 1 mil, 1 mil. Let's go up here. We should be doing around 1 to 2 to 3 million damage at most. 3.8 mil, 4 mil. We're doing about 4 mil damage to the golems right now, which is not okay. Once we're actually up and running, once we get the all of the stuff working for us, we're doing 1, 2, 3, 3.8 mil. This is not okay. And alright, what we do is we swap to our tank set here. Make sure I'm using my Ender Dragon. Now we have 488,000 EHP. And we're going to be able to tank the Terracotta phase. Alright, for the very end here, we're switching back to our Shadow Assassin so we can actually go ahead and fight. Let me make sure this ends. Okay. And fight. I'm going to grab this one so we can actually test our damage. I'm pretty sure these giants have just a ridiculous amount of defense. So they're actually going to survive fairly well against us. But we're still doing 800,000 damage, which is just so... This is dumb. We're going to have to make sure to actually jump and dodge the attack because, well, we take a lot of damage. The server's lagging, so we're not getting the full effect of our stuff. But you can see that every time I... Oh, that was close. Every time I hit him, he takes almost 1 million damage. We're doing 700,000 to 800,000 every single hit, depending on how well our Fabled Sword almost died there. Lands our Fabled crit. But there we go. We're actually shredding through these giants, no problem, thanks to our amazing armor set and this level 30 tank and soup. I mean, he's pretty chill as well. He flat out took all of the terracottas and went over there while we hid the door and they didn't do anything to us. It was kind of great. So for the very end of this fight, we're going to be fighting Sidon. Sidon takes basically the same amount of damage as the big giant, so nothing special there. But you'll see just how fast we're going to be able to take this guy out. Make sure we have all of our stuff ready, all as much damage as we possibly can get. Let's get our Spirit Scepter going so we can make a little mage tornado here like this. And then we're ready to go. So we're doing, yeah, 700,000 to 800,000 damage to Sidon as well. And keep in mind, this armor is not yet recombobulated. My chestplate is, but the rest of my armor is not recombobulated. Oh man, someone died. That's fine. Let's go in the air. Okay, that was close. Oh, this is bad. We're fine. We're chilling. And he's dead. Laggy server, but he's dead. What we got? Ancient Rose. For some reason, not enough updates isn't working. Oh, hi, sword. That's not profit. None of that's profit. I don't know if that's profit. And that's not profit. I'm gonna be safe and say that because I'm in debt. So, yeah, that's really it. So at the end of the dungeon, we were able to do about 7 to 8 million damage to mobs. To the golems, we did about 4 million damage, and to the giants and Sidon, we did just under 1 million damage every single hit, which is honestly fantastic. I would highly recommend getting a spare armor set to tank the terracotta phase because, well, this armor set isn't exactly the tankiest, but it does a ridiculous amount of damage. This is only for really if you want to try hard dungeons with a ridiculous amount of damage. I wouldn't do this if you have a lowish Catacombs level. This actually gets significantly better at Catacombs 26 once you unlock the Terra Helm, so once I'm Catacombs 26, we'll be revisiting this and I'm going to do so much damage. So make sure you are subscribed, again, if you want to see that video that's going to be coming up shortly. Also, we're nearly at 30,000 subs. I'm going to be streaming with a full-on Bonzo cosplay. Yeah, I'm going to dress up like a clown for a stream. And we're going to play some dungeon runs here as soon as I'm actually able to get the costume. And that'll be just about it. So thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day. Take care.